that's it. Again, like it's those people that are all with their own opinions, kind of like coming together and saying certain things. It doesn't even necessarily mean that that's representative of the whole picture. Like you were just trying to define your Hawaiianness as far as like what percentage you might be Hawaiian. I'm someone who was born and raised here, and I can believe that race doesn't belong. Hawaii doesn't my culture. Like I relate very heavily to that. But if I were to tell that to someone who's completely Hawaiian, they might be offended.
Like I don't get accepted by Hawaiians because I don't.
Same
Here, I was born here too.
Yeah. But it's like, and then someone like my mother, let's say, she's been here 30 years, from 5 years or 5 years before me. So she's been in the islands longer than me. Like even her status is considered, she's considered a Hawaii, but she's lived here 30 years, and I've only lived here 25. So it's like it gets really like nitty gritty for me to define like who is like you know. I mean, it just gets to a point where it's like, well, can't we all just agree that we're all of one? We're all of one culture. We are all humans.
Well, it depends
we are
on
all moving forward. You know what I mean? Like
that's what it's about right there.
Yeah.
That's why I'm here. Well, it depends on the Hawaiian groups too. They're all fractured and different. Some of them consider you Hawaiian national. You don't have to be Hawaiian blood like Hilo or the Royal Order of Kamehameha. The problem I think they have is their groups are fractured. The Hawaiian groups are fractured. They're not united.
By design. That's the
It
only
is,
way
and
you can
that's-
control them.
And that's what's happening.
You got to
to
keep
us,
them
too.
separated.
But the same thing's happening to us. You know, we're being divided. As long as we're being divided, we're never going to, they're winning.
As long as we're fighting us, we'll never
That's
fight.
right.
We'll never be able to fight them.
That's right.
And that's what they rely on. That and our apathy. So let's don't break it up. Let's go ahead. Okay. Does anybody else have any contribution to that story that we've been talking about before we move?
No, but thanks for bringing it up.
Yeah.
I wish Twinkle Fingers were here to talk about why they don't have Twinkle Fingers, and then we could talk to them too. It's sad when people leave and you don't know why. You said people, or no, Bob said people left because they didn't like the
Galen
Twinkle
left
Fingers.
because, well, Galen said she didn't want to do that. She wanted to be able to clap, and everybody kind of like, nah. And she was offended, and she left because the way it was handled. It wasn't, and
Well, we found out what she's passionate about.
Well, she's been doing anti-war protests for years now, every week, every Friday down at the thing. And she's the person that would have been very helpful to this group, and it was stupid to drive her away because everybody wants to do this,
What's
and
her
she
name?
can't clap. Galen.
Huh?
Galen. And I tried to tell you guys about the protests at the mall. I said, because I'd done protests at the mall, and I knew. And everybody was like, as soon as I said something they didn't like, because, hey, the mall's private property, that's all I said. It was a really negative reaction from the lady from Oregon that was here,
Yeah.
and some of the young guys. So I said, okay, I won't say anything else. But I could have told you the sidewalk was private property.
Yeah.
I could have told you you're going to get arrested if they want to arrest you in the mall. But I didn't even get a chance to say that because, people are passionate about their thing, and I just figured, all right, you guys will figure it out. And I'm still here. I didn't go away because of it, but I'm sure, it was. Then they.
I'm glad
then
you
they
brought that up again.
Well, then they had this big discussion like a week later. Oh, the sidewalk's public and the mall's private. And I said, I tried to tell you guys that, but
I remember you saying that too, and I didn't think they shut you down, and I'm sorry you felt that way.
I did feel that way.
Yeah, because I heard you, and I felt that they decided that they weren't going to put themselves at risk and that didn't apply to them. You know what I mean?
There was some, some really oohs and
well, and there was.
And I felt like they thought I was being negative on their idea. And I wasn't being negative on their idea. I
just to be careful.
I've done that before.
Yeah.
I knew what was going on, and I was just trying to relay that, but maybe I didn't present it very well. I don't know.
Well, no, I'm glad you brought it up again, because I remembered you mentioning that a week later and it was lost again, but it did. And then that leads back to the Facebook problem, because it played out on the Facebook for 2 days afterwards, and we had a consensus decision. That's awesome. Good job. To go do this event, and then
2 days, I finally said, hey,
yeah,
I tried to tell you that
they tear it apart
last week.
on the Facebook. So there was a lot of frustration about why even come down here and talk about stuff for a half an hour when it's going to get blown out of the water on Facebook 2 days later. And sure enough, like 5 people showed up at that event that we spent an hour of our GA talking about, and then 2 days on Facebook. Yeah, it's 50 minutes.
Which one are we talking about?
The Black Friday event. Yeah, yeah.
Well, that's why I think this is a powerful tool if people use this appropriately when they are, rather than walking away angry or feeling shut out or just being like, it'd be nice if everyone could find the same agreement in this, that if somebody did this and then she was upset about the clapping and she did that rather than leaving, we would have maybe been able to all like talk through it a little bit more and maybe that's
maybe,
what
you know, I mean, she's like 60 years old. She's been doing this for a long time, and I'll tell you the truth. You don't see me doing this. I feel foolish. I think it's ridiculous. I don't care if you guys want to do it, but don't expect me to do it. I'm not going to do it. That's not something I want to do. I don't want to do that. I mean, I just don't want to do it. I don't know why. Maybe I'm too old. Maybe that's something from the new generation or whatever.
Well, you just said why. You just said it makes you feel foolish.
It does.
That's legit. That's 100% legit.
And I don't care if anybody else wants to do it, but I don't want to do it.
Yeah, I mean, I see the benefits of doing it in a really large group. I think that clapping, you can't, like, and I'm thinking of the older generation, is people are hard of hearing, and when you clap,
I understand the whole rationale behind it. I understand the whole
But in
rationale.
our particular group, I feel like we don't really need to do it, and if we come to like a consensus,
And I don't know that she would have stayed. I mean, it's really easy. Anybody that uses anything as an excuse to walk away may just have other things they want, you know, may not, you know, it can just be an excuse too, so.
But it would be nice
We
if
do need
when
to figure out how to get this staff organized, because this isn't working.
Yeah.
This is our facilitator. Oh, she's here.
No, I don't know.
We did
I'll be me.
agree facilitator last time, so we were talking about we pick one at each meeting to start the next meeting.
That was my only goal, to tell you the honest truth, was that we at the very first GA talked about our format, and it was pretty simple. You know, we have the old proposals, the working group reports, and then we discuss them, and we haven't followed that format ever. And then the GA I facilitated, that was the plan. We had no agenda when I got here. That's all it said was welcome, old proposals, new proposals, and so that's the thing too, is that we've had many proposals that we've talked about, we spent time on, but nothing is happening. We also have, I brought a calendar, we have a whole week of stuff coming up that we should talk about. But if the work groups, like you said, if the work groups aren't meeting outside, and this is their work group meeting, that's not quite the intention of General Assembly. And that's okay, but we need to adapt for that and make time for that, because people are so committed with their sign waving, their garden projects, and you know whatever else is going on, that General Assembly is coming last, and the work groups are coming behind that even. So, and I feel too like the work groups that are working are getting sidelined for the work groups that aren't working. That's my personal opinion. That when we come here and certain work groups have actually done things and they're ready to make proposals, they get sidelined for other work groups that haven't gotten together, and so they use this way to do that. And that's cool too, like I said, but we need to change the format, because that's not the format we were working with. Well, and it's not really working at all, so.
Yeah, we're losing people. Whatever we need to do to get that momentum back, you know, I don't care what it is. It's just that we're going the wrong direction right now.
I agree.
But you know, a lot tonight too. You got Marcus and his wife are doing other things. Charles Puddle's up on the mountain. Ike and those guys are sick.
Dan just called me from Waimea.
Yeah, your husband's
Tiger's
from
working.
Waimea.
Yeah, I'm not taking this too hard.
And we got the holidays coming up.
That's
You know,
true.
everybody's on the scramble. So
The
you know what?
are finals.
The,
Yeah,
the
there's a lot
people
going on.
that can be here should be here, but don't get upset if it's not a big turnout.
But I run a business and work 7 days a week, so it's hard for me to be here. I'm here because
you're here because you're passionate and you're good.
Well, I'll tell you, I've done a lot of this stuff. I did the geothermal protests. I've done a lot of different protests. And I've seen this happen before. And you're just gonna, like Jim, he's been doing that thing at the post office for years, and it's been just a small group of people, but now it's growing again. And so, you know, we're just gonna have to hold the fort down.
Maintain it, and then you know what? everybody think about how we can expand, be more inclusive, and then start charging at the first of the year. Because because we're going to dwindle. We're going to dwindle for the next couple of weeks, in my opinion.
That sounds like a segue to outreach, which has been presented as a working group, but I don't know that anybody's actually reached out or reported anything or anything.
Can we make this an outreach workshop and forget the GA for that? Focus on outreach?
Well, what I was going to say is I can report stuff because I've reached out.
Well, I'm reaching out. I think this is a critical piece of reaching out, letting people know that we're part of their group. They got to put on their cars.
Yes.
Well, here's what I saw as far as reaching out. Of course, Mom didn't like it. He said, "Oh, you're going to get thrown in jail." This is an international. This is happening all over the world. All of the money now. All over the world in all the different countries.
It's true.
And I'll tell you what, these are starting to show up in the stores and stuff. And so I just hope that's outreach.
It is. Okay, wait. Okay, so Bob has stickers. Oh, Bob, S. And the other Bob. Are you suggesting that we write on our money?
I'm not.
Would you like to propose that?
Illegal.
Oh, that's right. We can't say that. But did you see what he did?
It's nice to see money that says, Mark says it's nice to see money that says Occupy Wall Street with a bubble coming out of whoever's on the front.
Yeah.
I just say that it's nice to see that.
And there's a lot of different slogans. I saw a whole bunch of different ones on the internet. Like one of them said, "This $1 bill is more than GE paid in taxes last year." And
I saw that.
and then
so Bob P says find
the money.
interesting
Well,
ways to
occupy the money.
Occupy the money. Maybe we should get a high five on that.
occupy the money. I'll tell you what. We'll answer the minutes like that, and they can just ask you what it means. How about that?
And I like Washington and Franklin, all those guys saying, "and the Fed." You know, I like it.
Yeah.
All
right.
And you imagine people start getting those in the store, you know,
I mean, that was a real suggestion. I know the reaction is totally illegal to do that. Yeah, but if you've got a stand your own money, and you're willing to deny that you can't do that way,
really
Yeah.
if the bank refuses to
something
accept
a little
it,
less subtle, so
Yeah.
which they might after we could do the business say,
Well, I think just offering a suggestion. So that's,
they're looking at it.
I really like seeing
money still.
I really like seeing it.
Yeah. Okay, well, and as far as people, we've really reached out to. My husband's in Waimea right now. He went sign waving with them, and they're having a GA. He just called me, so I think it's over. So it'll be exciting to let me know. But we've hooked up with the Waimea folks.
Right.
And you guys went to the Kona one too.
And we went to the Kona one, yeah. And actually, there was like a half a dozen Hilo folks that came over. I was really happy. I was really surprised.
Well, I also heard your husband hooked up with Honolulu and Maui.
Well, that's a get to that, yeah. I've done a lot of outreach this week.
Can we?
Yeah.
I suggest that we have some kind of a flyer which outlines the main issues we're concerned with that we can hand out to people. I like to walk up the street and say, "Would you put this on whether anything about it?" Well, here's some information about it. I mean, my experience on knocking on doors, you have to have material to show them what you're about. That's my own experience with that. But I don't know what the issues would be. I know what the national issues are.
It has been brought up before. And actually, I think,
my
own husband posted 23 issues on the wall the other day.
My favorite part of it is, publicly funded elections. Publicly funded. Let's don't get into the issues themselves. Let's get into the decision whether we're going to try to make some kind of a flyer. And if we is, then who's going to draft this? And we will share with the DA at the next meeting to get consensus of the issues that are appropriate. I mean, these are the steps that I think that we take. And of course, Free Hawaii was probably on that. But, that's the kind of issue we need to address. But I really think that's, for the outreach, the street is one issue. Other venues where you can have flyers, that's the traditional way of doing it. I would like to raise that as a proposal that we develop a flyer, get a volunteer to draft Lock up. Simple.
Well, I think at this point, we're not organized enough as a group to speak to what our group's issues are, and there's probably not enough people here tonight to really,
You can draft something up and make a list, and people can.
The other thing is they gotta come if they want. I mean, if they don't come, who's gonna?
Yeah.
We gotta do it.
You put it on the net. You put it on all these different occupied places you can develop. People can react.
Unless you're gonna have an online GA.
I saw one today. I never had it. I don't know. That's 18 different issues. They're all local issues around the country. You said. I've listed 15 in the county master centers. Today somebody listed 18 different ones, and they were all Iowa and Kentucky, Mississippi.
That was my number that I
Is that
was talking
right?
about before. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. This is real hard, and I think if you want to start a list, you should. I don't see anybody else jumping up and down to do
Yeah,
that.
well, I'll do it. I'd be happy to start.
And bring it to the next GA, and we'll present it to the folks.
And in the meantime, maybe the email list is kind of nice if you want some help or you want to bounce it off people, you know, to get
The email only has about 18 people on it.
Well, but that's 18 people you can bounce it off of to get, you know what I'm just saying, if you want to come up, bring it to the next GA and then everybody's going to be like, maybe if you get some of that taken care of, it might help you out.
Yeah, well, and really, honestly, it should probably be handled in the forums, you know, and you should present a list, and then that's where we're trying to get everybody to get together and talk about that stuff.
Are there any comments so far in the appropriate forum? Where is the appropriate forum meeting?
You're talking about a list of demands or issues, yeah? That's not media, and that's not really the outreach I was talking about
Oh,
either.
that's outreach. Okay, outreach. What is outreach?
Okay.
We'll have is there an outreach forum?
You can make a flyer without everything.
It's got to be good.
You want a consensus approved list of...
Yeah, or something about what OWS is all about. My neighbor said, I don't know. I was visiting with a guy today, and he's an old guy. He said, I don't understand what OWS is about, but you know what I mean. So I gave him a rundown. What happened? He didn't kick me out of the house.
Well, and there's certainly a lot of flyers put out by the official OWS folks that
But this occupied Hilo.
But yeah, if you want a local list of local issues.
Not local issues, but issues which people in Hilo have no clue what OWS is all about. And it includes local issues, but it also includes national issues. What do you think?
I think that we should have a forum just for defining issues, list issues, and then have people react to those to listen to very liberal about what issues they have.
Do we put that in the outreach?
Issue forum.
Yes.
Call it the issue forum.
What about outreach forum? I mean, we're not doing anything in the outreach right now. But if you reach out, you got to have material to reach out to. This is one thing.
That's awesome.
Right on the paper, printing all the dollar bills with the stamps is another.